What are you intending for yourself today? Hello, my name's Chet Davis, and this is Reflections. I've been thinking about the word intention. It's a powerful word, I believe, and yet I think it's one we may use more of to benefit ourselves and those around us. When we talk about the word intention, people say, well, what's your intention? What is your plan? Is maybe another way to say intention. But I think it's deeper than that. But if you look at the word intention, and sometimes we go about our day, we go into a conversation, we go into a meeting, we go into maybe an activity or maybe a chore without a clear intention. Sometimes we have a thought about what we want to accomplish, but we spend time thinking about the negative side of that plan. For example, if you're going into a difficult or a challenging conversation where you have to share something with somebody that's not easy or good news, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's somebody you manage, maybe it's a family member, and it's a really difficult conversation, but one you need to have for your sake and or for their sake. Sometimes we spend so much time thinking about the potential negative outcome of that situation. Well, what if they react like this? Or what if they say this? Or what if they don't like me? What if they don't appreciate what I share? Instead, I'm going to recommend that we focus on the potential positive outcome. What do you want to have happen? Not what do you not want to have happen. That's like worrying, and people are saying that's planning for the future. If you're worrying, you're planning for a negative outcome. We all need to stop that, myself included. Instead, focus on a positive intention, a positive outcome. Think about that yourself before going into these conversations or going into those meetings or going into those activities. I know it really helped me through a challenging period. In the weeks and months after my father passed away, kind of quickly. It was a long-term illness, but still it happened suddenly. And my mother, who I learned later was very, very dependent on my father for her daily existence. Not only psychologically, but in so many ways. My parents lived about 2 hours away from me, and so I carved out time in my schedule to go spend a day with my mom each week to help her with, medical visits, going to the pharmacy, getting caught up on her prescriptions, helping with household chores, and just spending time with her, just being there with her as a family member. And there were some very tough conversations we had because it was on the cusp of when we had to move Mom into a memory care facility. And really, she was losing a lot of her independence. She just lost her husband, and she was losing so much more in so many ways. And so there were some really tough conversations. And part of me dreaded that. I knew they had to happen, but I dreaded that. So when I was driving up to be with my mom, instead of focusing on the negatives, I got into a place and I got into a space where I would just think and reflect and even repeat to myself, I'm looking forward to having a great visit with Mom today. I'm looking forward to having a great visit with Mom today. And by doing that, I was focusing all the energy I had on a positive experience. And for the most part, they did turn out very positive. It was a really challenging period in my life, but I look back on so many good times with Mom during those challenging moments. Being there with her, being there for her, and being there for myself, deepening the relationship we had. So I'm going to encourage you today and this week, as you go about your day, maybe even it's just a regular day and there's no challenging conversations. Look forward with a positive intention to what your day can be like. And if you're heading into those challenging meetings or conversations or situations, that's when I will also encourage you and invite you to practice even voicing. It sounds kind of crazy. You probably don't want to do it when other people are around, but maybe in the car or maybe in the bathroom, or maybe take a walk and practice those positive intentions to yourself. What you're looking forward to, not what you're dreading. All right? So practice that this week, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about intentions. what your intentions are, or how you set up positive intentions for you and those people in your life.